The Joe Rogan Experience.
Now, what are you doing for thrills? Like, do you have to replace
the Joe Rogan podcast?
Do you have to do something to replace the feeling of gambling, or because you're not gambling, right?
That's an excellent question. No, I can't do anything because it escalates.
Right, that's what.
All right, it escalates. If I put a $5 bet on a roulette table right now, by tomorrow morning I'd be running guns to Cuba. You know? I'd have a human trafficking ring. Everything, the badness just gets worse and worse because I can't have a beer, you know.
Right.
And that's hard to admit to yourself too. You know, I mean, I can't have one beer, and it took me a long time to grab that concept. Some people can't. So,
have you had moments where you could have one beer in your life? Like, have you ever gone
when I was
grab a
younger,
slice of pizza, have a couple beers, and that's it?
Yeah, watching a game. But the problem is, I mix vices. I tell us when I was a longshoreman at the port in Newark. Okay. For a couple of years. I was at the orange juice pier. This happened twice. I had a bookie I used to gamble with. So drinking and Coke and gambling does not mix well. That's why they give you free drinks at the casino, because you're messed up.
Yeah.
So for Monday Night Football, the bookie took bets up till 8 o'clock. Kickoff was 9 o'clock. So at 5:30, right after I got out of work, I would call the book and I would say, give me $1,000 on the Giants play the Cowboys. Give me $1,000 on the Giants. Then I start drinking. 7:30 comes around. I forget I made the bet. 2 separate times I bet on the other team at 7:30. At 7:30, I called the book and I said, give me the Cowboys. So all I could do was lose the VIG.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Lose. So this happened twice. So the bookies tape all your calls and they destroy the tape at the end because the cops get it. But what they do is they have the calls on tape in case you have a dispute. Like, I'd have bet that. He goes, no, I got you on tape doing it. So I said to the bookie, why did you let me do that? He goes, because you got to learn a life lesson. I go, thanks, Mr. Bookie, for giving me a life lesson. You know, I'm trying to win money. And he goes, I got to tape you at 5:30, making a bet. So at 5:30, I'm like all articulate. I go, yeah, give me the Giants laying 7 over the Cowboys. Give me the under over 41. Give me a dime, which is $1,000. He goes, here's you at 7:30. Give me the fucking Cowboys! I want the Cowboys in the under parlay it. And you hear him trying to go, you just bet the Giants. Fuck you. No, I didn't. And I put some chick on the phone. Give him the Cowboys. I'm a Cowboy. I met some girl who was a Cowboy fan, talk me into, you know. So a bookie's trying to give me life coaching tips.
Oh, my God.
So what happens is if I would go have the one beer on a Tuesday night in February at a sports bar, then I realize Virginia Tech is playing in a college basketball game. I bet Virginia Tech, then I have 2 beers, then I got Coke, then it's over. So your question is a great question. What do I do for thrills?
What are you replacing it with?
That's where this business, which has taken me back now, I think 11 times. This is my 11th comeback. I have fans that I got that, you know, through Mad TV and the Stern Show, of course, that are so loyal. Stand up. This business.
Yes.
Doing what we're doing right now. Talking to another funny guy who I love, bullshitting, making money, doing comedy. I have a gig tonight in Poughkeepsie. I'm going to Poughkeepsie. You know, and I'm gonna get on stage and talk to people for an hour and make a lot of money doing it.
Are you doing bananas?
No, I'm doing a place called Laugh It Up. Laugh It Up in Poughkeepsie. I did the bananas thing a bunch of times, but so you know. That's what I'm grabbing onto right now. Because women, I've lost 3. I say this all the time. I lost 3 fiancés because of heroin. Heroin saved me a lot of money. I dodged 3 torpedoes with that. The heroin was way less expensive than a divorce. So you know, right now I cling to my work. Comedy's the only thing that hasn't abandoned me.
Yes,
you know, in a lot of ways. And you know, this business is. You know, that keeps taking me back.
You know, a lot of people are addicts. They get really addicted to like marathon running.
Right.
Have you ever thought of doing something like that? I'm telling you, it seems like a crazy idea, but if you could think you could run a block, then you run 2.
Yeah.
Next thing you know, you run a mile.
Yeah.
Next thing you know, you go, I'm going to do a 5K.
Well, I do a bit about this in my stand-up act. The first time I tried to get off heroin, this trainer who I hired, this kid, he said, I guarantee you a heroin high is not as good as a running high. And I said to him, have you ever tried heroin? And
That's
he
a
goes,
ridiculous thing to say.
He goes, no. I go, well, then you're not qualified to be in this fucking conversation. Because I've done heroin, and on occasion I've run, and it's not even close.
Yeah.
You know?
The only way you get a running high, you got to be in really good shape,
and you also got to run more than 20 feet.
Yeah, you got to run a lot.
Yeah, I mean, do you run? Is that what you?
Yeah. Yeah.
But I mean, I would love to get that kind of thing in my life.
Yeah.
Again, I'm way healthier than I ever was in a long time.